Welcome back. Pfizer says its COVID-19 vaccine works for children ages 5 to 11 and that it is seeking FDA authorization for this age group as early as the end of the month.
Board-certified immunologist Dr. Praveen Buddiga walks us through what this means for parents, for the kids, for schools, and when children in this age group can expect to receive the vaccine. Dr. Buddiga, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So you're saying this is a game changer?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited because it has finally Pfizer has become a reality for kids. This is the missing link in terms of the age group, and the age groups 5 and 11 years. We can most likely expect towards probably the end of October an FDA emergency use authorization approval, and this was the missing gap because everyone over 12 and above has been significantly in the United States, 72% of them have received at least the vaccine. So this was the only missing group, and subjecting them to openness of, even contracting something like the Delta variant.
Right. And, there's certainly a lot of parents who, like you, are very excited for this. There are parents who have some concerns because their kids they're little and healthy. So those parents who are concerned, what should they be asking their pediatrician about this?
That's an excellent question, and I get this very often. The parent should be asking whether the vaccine is appropriate for their child, because every child is different. Every child, like you can have an 11-year-old who weighs almost like an adult, 120, 130 pounds, and they would qualify almost like for an adult dose. So it's a case-by-case basis. The current dose that Pfizer has approved is actually 1/3 of the dose of the adult dose, and it's going to be given in two doses, 21 days apart. And this is what has been shown to bring up the highest number of neutralizing antibodies.
So some of what we hear from parents is that for the vast majority of young children, even though they might get infected, they're not getting sick. And that's maybe some of the hesitation for some parents not to get the vaccine. They're thinking, why do I take this extra risk or a possible risk, even though the risk may be small, of doing this when if my kid was going to be infected anyway, he or she might not even exhibit symptoms. What would you say to those parents? What are you telling them?
Well, this is the biggest challenge that I have been facing over the past year and a half, was convincing parents as well as children, convincing parents of children as well as patients to get this vaccine. The only reason we are here today is because of the vaccination. Otherwise, we actually beat the Spanish flu death rate just a few days ago, greater than 680,000. And especially in a year like 2021, I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, with the advancement of science, we have the answer in our hands. We have the vaccination that works, not one, but we have 3 vaccinations. And I think we should use that opportunity and get everyone vaccinated.
And one of those vaccines is the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. We have the news out today that its booster shot is highly effective. So your reaction to that, and what are you hearing?
It's another shot. It's another shot for us in the armamentarium of getting this pandemic under control. 94% effectiveness of the booster shot. So 8 months after the initial shot. So I'm really happy that the FDA finally we are at a state where we can put this behind us in the next few months if we can get everyone vaccinated.
All right, Dr. Praveen Buddiga, immunologist, we really appreciate your time. Thank you for that information today.
And you can get more information on his website, buddiga.com.
Buddiga, Buddiga.com.
All right, and I think we have your Instagram there as well. Just go to buddiga.com for more information on that.
Praveen Buddiga.
Got it. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me again.